I was about 13 years old. My aunt's dad, Pap Gunter, he's dead now, but one time he asked me and my first cousin Cliff if we would ride and help him come to Goshen, Ohio here to the high school. It was 1976. It might have been 1975. I'm gonna say it was 1976. Of course, it was way before this new high school was built. You know, that new high school wasn't even a memory yet, or wasn't even in their thoughts yet. Anyway, so he said, yeah, he needed help. Then he was probably about 65, maybe 70. He said he needed help because the Goshen High School had gave him permission to get the slop for his pigs. He raised pigs, and we was glad to go along with him. He's a real nice guy. Anyway, so we come down here to Goshen, Ohio. We was up in Highland County, and wait for the little noise to go by me. Anyway, we get here in Goshen. And we pull to the side, to the back end of the high school. And there was 3 garbage cans, probably about 50 gallons. 2 of them was brand new cans. We get out of the truck, and he takes the lid off one, and to my shock and surprise, there was sandwiches in there that was untouched. What? And I said, I never forget what I told him. I said, Pap, I said, my God, this high school is wasteful. He said, and I quote him, he said, that's kids for you. And then what he did, he took 2 or 3 or 4 sandwiches off and laid them on the other can to show us the depth. 90% of the can, he said, was still good. And you could look down there, and there were some sandwiches that were bid on, but you could look down there, you could still see sandwiches untouched. I said, my God, this high school is so wasteful. He said, yeah, they're all like that. Anyway, as he's putting the sandwiches back, he said, take the palm of your hand and fill them. We did, and they were still warm because that lid been on them, metal lid. Yeah, they were metal trash, they were metal cans. I never forget what he said. As he's putting the lid back on, he said, and I quote him, he said, boys, he says, just think, there's people in the world, around the world, that's literally starving to death, and they'll be dead by the night from starvation. And yet here I am putting a lid on a can with perfectly good food. He said, that's politics.